Hi there! Turns out optical illusions are all around you. You don't have to go to museums and symposiums for that. All you gotta do is look around you. Just look around you. You'll see illusions everywhere you go. In today's episode, you guys will see a lot of random and coincidental illusions that made people look at them twice just to make sure they don't go insane. The story behind this photo is quite interesting and silly. It was taken in New York by the woman who thought she saw a lady from the Handmaid's Tale series standing on the roof ready to jump, so she called 911. I tell you what, this woman must have some sort of supervision if she can see this far and describe what she sees in much detail. But it turned out that the woman was so frightened that she started to hallucinate. But it's so funny because it was actually just a red patio umbrella. The story spread very quickly, and it turned out that there were others who thought that this was some lady. Well, it's a good thing that it was only an umbrella. Wow, is this a giant pigeon invasion? Wait a minute. If you take a better look, you'll see them standing on the edge. They probably search for a place to take a dump. At first glance, this looks like some open-air concert, or like those are massive robots attacking the crowd. But look again and you'll realize that those are cotton harvesters in the dark. Look, Mom, my head is gone. This child thought this was funny, while his mother almost caught a stroke. The head is actually fine, it's in the hall. Seeing this can probably cause sudden death. But when the guy who took this photo saw what it actually was, he had a very hard laugh. So what could it be? Write down your answers below, guys, and we'll talk about it in the end. Let's see how well your imagination works. Check this out. My wife tossed a comforter on a chair to dry, and I nearly had a heart attack. The moment you stop breathing because you got so scared you're ready to shit your pants. Guess what, guys? It's just some chick's hairpin. If I knew who did that, I would give that person a good slap on the wrist. Better yet, I would stick that pin in their butts so they know that it ain't funny. I think you better think a few times before throwing away mannequin's head just like that. Some people may not take it easy. Somebody left their boots outside the door. Such surprise can make you faint one day. Do you think this is a cosmic view? Nope, it's a car hood covered in ice. Now you know how NASA makes those photographs. A woman came home to discover this scary looking figure by the window. She called the police, and when they arrived, it turned out that the culprit was a hanger. I hope the guy who found this didn't wet his pants, because probability is actually very high. A slowly melting ice looks just like a snowy tornado. Aha, that's the parallel world. And as we can see, the wheel in it is just perfect. A log dog. I think Pinocchio wouldn't mind such bad. And another scary looking blanket. Walked into my room and saw that my pillow and blanket had tangled up like this. I almost had a heart attack. Bar chairs that look exactly like cookies. That's what I thought, but actually no, those are cocktail drinks on the bar. There seems to be a very fine line between reality and a computer game, especially when it's sunny. This lady's wedding dress makes her look like she's got tiny little legs, and it seems like there's something massive hidden underneath her gown. A jetpack, perhaps. Now don't think that those are burning leaves. It's not that. It's just some sunlight makes them look like they're burning. Here's another similar illusion, but this isn't a burning house. And it's not exorcists at work. It's just a reflection of a sunset. Since topics started to hot up, have a look at this photograph. I bet you realize that this man isn't burning. If he was, he wouldn't be so confident. Also, he's not piercing that boy's neck, so don't worry. Is this what I think it is? A pregnant female with the body of a horse. Wow, that's very beautiful, isn't it? And what's that? Midget troops. When my buddy's dog leaps over grates, her body and legs disappear, and it looks like a dog's head's just floating down the street. How would you call that animal, guys? Write your answers in the comments, let's have a laugh. What the hell? This cat looks like it's about to wrestle. And where is this camel's body? Came home late and found this sitting on the edge of my bed. Now I know what it's like to be too scared to move. Nope, it's not the ground falling out from under your feet, it's just a very tricky pattern. A mirage known as Fata Morgana, firmly believed to be the source of rumors about a Flying Dutchman. Hung my hip waders up in the basement, scared the shit out of my wife when she went to go down there. Man, you don't joke with your wife like that, she might stab you with a knife. Guys, can someone tell me when David Cameron learned how to fly? And is he off to Hogwarts? A couple was walking down the street at night when they suddenly saw this. Do you think they cursed a lot at those who put that mannequin there? When your lamp scares you to death. Those window shadows create a very trippy layout. If you stare long enough, you'll see a whole 3D movie. It's better than IMAX. You don't see women levitating up in the air like that every day. You probably thought that this guy's flying, but that black spot is not a shadow. It's just a black stain. That reflection is beautiful. A shiny yellow marvelous castle. How pretty. I always thought that black holes look different. Hope there is no yellow stain underneath it. It took me 10 seconds to guess what's happening on this photo. Now let's see how quick you are. This unintentional optical illusion made this guy think that his ruler was crooked. But this red line clearly shows that it's not true, because it also seems like it's a little deformed. Would you like a nice pond by your apartment block? Hold on a second. It's just a concrete wall. There is no pond. This dude's posture and the color of his shoes make us think that he's wearing high-heel boots. Oh, transparent smartphone. Didn't think those exist. Aha, I was right, they don't exist. It's a mere reflection of a cup holder. A 2D skyscraper. Is this another Matrix glitch? Oh no, this building is not disappearing. It's just that someone decided to paint it in the color of the sky. How beautiful and remarkable. A piece of ham that looks like it's out of focus. Which isn't true, it's just a ham. People on this shot look like one of them is much bigger than the other. Just another random optical illusion. Hold on, where's that professor's head? Ah, there it is. Oh wow, it's like seasons change depending on the window. Was eating a packet of walnuts when I happened to notice this. Almost had a heart attack. The shadow looks like that cable is twisted, but it's not. The wheel's reflection in the mirror looks like an approaching UFO. Ooh, spooky. And now for the photo we talked about earlier. If you thought someone was hanged, you were wrong. Those are just hangers with some clothes on them. I think I can see pants, shirts, something small, and a long cape. All of this reminds us of a hangman. Creepy. That's all for now, guys. Press the like button if you enjoyed watching this video, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for more interesting and crazy things. Also, don't forget to check out some other cool videos we have. You'll find all the links in the description. Thanks for watching, see you soon!